Hi. First of all, sorry for my English. It's terrible, I know. Anyway, I'm Martina Giammaria. I'm from Milan and I am a photographer. I mainly work with fashion and still life. I've been working as a photographer for 3 years because once I was an archaeologist, but after some years between snakes and pyramids, I decided that I wanted to be a photographer. My favorite book. I don't own many photographic books and I don't have a favorite book, but I recently discovered this interesting book during a lecture with a graphic designer, a Dutch graphic designer, Teun van der Heijden. And it's a book by a Belgian photographer, Ian Rossil, and the title is Belgian Autumn, a confabulated history. The book tells the story of the Gang de Nivelles, a criminal gang that committed a lot of violent crimes during the 80s in Belgium and killed 28 people, and one of them was the father of the photographer. I can't show you it because only 28 copies have been printed. Um, the work is made collecting facts from police investigations, witnesses interviews, and it's it's a work where reality and fiction are mixed, and I really like this method. When you build a project, when you represent a story, collecting real data, but also you reinterpret them, creating a sort of parallel story. A piece of my work that I want to show you is the work that I made for Irene, French erotic fanzine. At first, I had no idea on what to do because I'm not a photographer who is comfortable taking photos of naked people. It's embarrassing to ask people to undress for me. So I decided to use images from online porn videos, framing out everything that was too pornographic. I spent days watching every kind of pornos and learning a lot of new things for the happiness of my boyfriend. And this is the work. I made this work with Alberto Moreu, a great graphic designer and photographer. These are some images. I was interested in particular in faces and gestures. And Irene Gertz had this great idea to print some of the images as stickers. So you can stick them where you want. One of my first paid jobs was a fashion campaign for an Italian brand. I was excited and I wanted to experiment. So I used a very old medium format film camera I got from my parents. Maybe I thought that it was romantic, I don't know. I shot more than 15 rolls and I couldn't wait to have them developed. But when I finally got them, everything was black, totally black. The camera didn't sync with the flash. It was a disaster. So the teaching is always use a technology you know very well, especially if someone is paying you. I don't have a favorite camera, but there are cameras that I use more often. It depends on what I'm doing. My last works are often shot in studio, and I mainly use a digital reflex because it gives me a clean image and it's more practical for post production. But in other works, I use film. I love the colors, and I have a small collection of film cameras. The most used are a Contax T2 and a Canon reflex from the 90s. Thanks, Wandering Bears, for asking me to make these videos, and ciao!